All right. Got the agenda in front of you. Look it over.
Make a motion to adopt the agenda of the planning board of May 21st, 26th.
I'll second that.
Comments or questions? All those in favor? Unanimous. Okay, next page is the minutes from May 7th. We will look that over.
So, I imagine it, because I didn't hear anything, I just see that there's a couple of people that need to redo their application to be on the board.
I think we determined that.
It was Charlie and Gwen.
Okay.
For,
It doesn't list me as present. Should list me as present.
Of course you should have been.
Oh, sorry. One edit.
All right.
yeah,
I just turned in my form again this time, so,
Yep.
tonight. So.
All right, I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from May 7th with that one addition of Gwen to the, as treasurer.
so that's due like in June, right? We're gonna do it after the town meeting for the next, well, before the appointment time, yeah. Gotcha. Still gonna do that 3 years.
Do you need a second on the minutes?
Yep.
Okay, I'll second it.
Any other comments or questions? All those in favor?
I'm gonna abstain.
Okay, next, we have the public to speak on non-agenda items. Is there any such talk? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to, you want to go right to new business, Gary? Or there's nothing for old business?
There's nothing for old business.
Okay. We will discuss the plan review application for Mark Crockett to construct a driveway entrance at the property located at 0 Butterfield Road. Entrance is in resource protection. Mr. Crockett has received DBR approval from the DEP. Most of the property is owned farm and forest. What else you got for us?
A complete package was submitted May 7th, very thorough complete package, with a permit by rule, a driveway entrance that he had marked out for John, the highway foreman, and I to look at, and John's already driven by, and that's gonna need a culvert.
Okay.
That'll be a 15-inch by 30-foot. Yep. And it's 92-acre lot, so he won't need to come in front of the planning board for a building permit when he's ready, because that's way out of resource protection.
Where the building's gonna be located, yeah.
Correct.
Is the building gonna be a home?
Yes.
No.
Single family, I'm assuming. Yes.
So I'm gonna, how far does the town maintain that road up? Because Butterfield is a dead end, but
Right, they maintain
that's
it.
farther up.
Yeah,
than
probably
it is.
another,
Not too much
I
further.
don't know, 3/4 of a mile beyond where I am.
And then there's a turnaround.
Yeah.
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 I don't, where's Butterfield next to?
Are you familiar with More Acres? We're right
More
here.
acres, on
Yeah.
the way to Dixfield?
Correct, yep.
It's one closer down by the post office, like the first one you come there.
Yep.
Yes.
Is that after
Gee.
that farm that goes up on the hill, or is that before?
No.
After.
Right
It's
at
after,
Butterfield,
yes,
right at
yeah.
Butterfield Brook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty area in there, right?
Yes, it's an old logging road, has been forever.
Yeah, as far as my great grandfather probably used it, I'm
Yeah.
sure, so.
Yeah,
Been there as long as I'm aware of it. My lifetime anyways.
Yeah, and he runs an excavation outfit, so
Yep.
they'll be able to do the culvert and the road maintenance down through there. They'll probably need quite a bit of work, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
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 Well, on the write-up, you did have a,
Yeah,
some good, plan, bring in.
and I would recommend,
geotext and all that.
yeah, where it's just a driveway entrance, the only reason why it's coming here, it has to, it's in resource protection.
Yeah.
But I would recommend not just doing 1 through 12 tonight, but doing the complete package.
Okay,
So in putting in a new, since there's already an existing road there, logging road, and John wants to put in a culvert,
Yes, the culvert's needed a 15-inch by 40.
and that doesn't, because it's in the resource protection zone or area.
Right.
That doesn't violate anything?
No.
Because it's already existing. We're gonna dig
Well,
up-
it's not because it's already existing, but he's already been given a permit by rule, which is
Just permit by rule kinda
Okay,
looks at that, and if that's given to you by the state,
Yes,
then it's upon the landowner person that wants to do that work to come to the
yes.
local
And
and get a clearance as well.
yeah, DEP has 14 business days to respond, and I think this one was
Yeah,
quite a
it's
bit
quick, it
quicker.
was less than a week, yeah.
Yeah,
so are you guys widening the road at all? Is it,
I wouldn't call it widening at all, I mean, I don't wanna stay in the existing path that's there, as much as possible. So there's really not any widening that's gonna be happening.
do you have to grade, are you gonna grade it or anything? or-
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, okay. So just culvert and some maintenance to the log road is what it sounds like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's stabilizing it, he's
Yeah,
putting
putting
down
woven
fabric
geotech
and
tile
bringing
on
in
it.
quite a bit of, 12 inch
yes.
gravel over the fabric. He's got a good rate of
And I'm assuming you're gonna have utility poles down through there.
That is undecided at this point, whether it'll be coming there or across further up the road, which would be more direct shot to where the house is gonna be, because the way the driveway is and the brook, it's not perpendicular to Butterfield Road, kinda is at a bit of an angle, and
Yeah.
we follow that for the first 200 feet, and then we kinda hook up behind it, but we're much further from the brook at that point, we're, I don't know, 1,000 feet. And, but we kind of run parallel up Butterfield Road where the driveway's, projected to be and where we'd like the house to be, so it might be more feasible to come in off of Butterfield Road further up as opposed to coming up the driveway, because we're
Yeah.
looking at probably about 1,000 foot of driveway that would be costly to put poles all the way
Very
up.
costly.
But
Yeah,
if that's the way we have to go, then that's the way we have to go, so
yeah.
that's kind of TBD on the power at this
Okay.
point, so.
so on the drawing, it shows where the proposed house is 150 by 150, is that what is being cleared?
Yeah, that's my rough clearing, yeah.
You say it's a big house if it's.
Yeah, no. That'd be a little much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't look at, is this in tree growth?
That's a good question. I am not sure on that.
Right, if it is, you'll have to take out
that.
1 to 2 acres, and I would suggest 2.
Yeah, okay.
Look into that, and
Yeah.
on tree growth,
I can look upstairs.
okay, there'll be a small penalty on that,
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
If it's pre-built, right?
if it's pre-growth.
Yeah.
O'Donnell Town, right?
Yeah.
They'll have
Yeah.
that right on their website.
yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, and if Trio will have it on our system.
I'll have it in a book.
Yeah. And that is just a simple matter of coming in when the tax assessor is here
Okay.
and removing an acre or 2.
Okay, gotcha. Does that need to be surveyed, I assume? Is that how that works, or we just? Okay, gotcha.
Yep, just
There will be,
provide him this map.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it in tree growth, Charlie?
I'm slow. Yeah, and I finally do get you down. We're 25 and 15 and 23.
Map 23, lot 50.
There's a primary lot assessed, 1 acre.
Is that 58?
And then the additional is assessed at a different value. So, and I'm not seeing no building, no exemptions listed. So I think that's what tree growth would be, so I think you're all right, but yeah, better check.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, check.
I gotta look in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause it was
Before you
just a-
leave, I'll know, how's that?
Okay.
It was just acquired by it's David Crockett, but it's not our David Crockett from Wilton,
no,
which is, I didn't know there were so many David Crockett's. Ours was quite illustrious, let me.
yes,
Yes, I knew him very
definitely,
well.
yeah.
He was quite a guy. So,
Any other questions from the board?
I don't know.
there must be I mean, the road crosses the stream, so there's some type of bridge there or something.
Yeah, there's I believe it's 2 culverts that cross by
Cross, and then you're gonna
Just
be
before.
right after that.
Exactly, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got a little sliver to sneak in there.
yeah, okay, and then you're just gonna have a the smaller one, 16 inch.
Yep,
Okay.
15,
yeah, actually that,
ID, right, or
OD, ID, I think, yeah.
probably ID.
Yeah.
We always go to 16 OD.
Yeah, I'm used to
Coordination.
copper, it's OD.
Right. You or I aren't gonna go crawling through it.
No, we're not. No.
Cats.
Yeah.
I'll make it bigger if you want to call it.
Not on my account.
Gary wants a copper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get on that.
$10,000 culvert.
Yeah, it'd be pretty.
It would be real nice.
Yeah.
It would be.
There's somebody sitting.
Yeah. Okay, then I would say at this point, we can move on to the site plan review. Unless do we want to vote on a complete package or?
Sure. Yeah.
So moved. Second.
Any other comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? Okay, so it looks like 1 through 12 is filled out. Just make sure.
Says, number 5 says build a single-family home, is that, since this is not,
This is just for the driveway.
Just for the driveway entrance.
right,
Yeah.
Probably want to update
Should
that,
that-
right?
should that be mentioned or not?
Yeah, probably in the, at the end, as, I don't know, a general.
But yeah, I think what we want to just update number 5 for right now.
The applicant proposes a driveway
Yes,
Driveway,
and not talk about the
Not talk
single
about
family
the home.
home.
Yeah. Driveway entrance, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's worth mentioning for a future home, so it's not.
Yes, exactly.
So, just kind of rewriting it that way,
Okay.
for the driveway, but
Yeah.
with intentions to build a home. Tends to be a long process.
Yeah.
So my dad just built a home. It's not finished, but it took him 6 months to hire somebody to get everything in there.
Just to
CP.
get somebody lined up.
Yeah, 6 months.
So-
Anyway.
And hopefully he's a good, contractor and gets the work done.
Seems so.
Because, yeah, that is always a,
Yes.
you gotta get word of mouth good.
I move that 1 through 13 is complete with the edit that we made to number 5.
I'll second that.
Any other comments or questions? All those in favor? Opposed? Unanimous. Okay, jumping down to our conclusions. Article 1, preservation of existing landscape.
I don't know if we want to, should we mention the permit by rule in here?
It's certainly gonna come up when we,
Is that
any
in
additional.
Any drainage, or is that fair?
It would, I was thinking about putting the culvert in drainage for surface
Water
water.
drainage, culvert, we,
And then,
Well, we're not doing anything to the existing landscape, we're using the logging road, right? So maybe we'd say it does meet it, because there's really no changes to the landscape.
And on number 13, it says that other relevant facts,
Okay.
permit by rule,
Yeah, right.
has been approved.
then if you make that motion, I'll second that.
So I move that it does meet preservation of existing landscape, because it's unchanged.
Second.
Comments or questions? All those in favor? Unanimous. 2, relation of the proposed buildings to the environment and neighboring buildings.
Not applicable.
just pointed, not
It's not a building.
Yep.
So I move that it meets the requirements not applicable.
Second.
Comments or questions? All those in favor? Unanimous. Vehicular access.
You want to do unchanged
Let's do.
for 3 and 4?
Yeah.
How would you, will be improved?
Yeah, it's gonna be improved, he's
Yes.
putting up, making sure it's good and wide and stable for
Yeah.
emergency vehicles and their own personal use.
All right. I move that we approve 3 and 4, vehicular access, parking circulation, as those will both be improved.
Second.
Comments? All those in favor? Surface water drainage.
Town intends to put a culvert.
Is the town doing it, or is that?
Oh, sorry, I thought I was under the impression the town was doing it.
No, waiting for a driveway.
Right.
Applicant is putting a culvert in.
Yep.
Yeah, and so that should be improved as
Yep.
well.
Make a motion that 5 meets the review standards as it will be improved, culvert to be included.
Second.
Comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? Utilities,
I'd say 6, 7, 8, and 9 are not applicable.
they're all, yeah, at this point, right.
Second.
Comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? Emergency vehicle access,
I make a motion that 10 would be improved.
That's the logging road
this
today.
really doesn't apply, this is a driveway,
A driveway.
so,
Better than the logging room.
Yeah.
To get to the house, though, does it apply here for an emergency vehicle to get to the house? Is that, I mean, it's gonna be
He's
improved.
gonna make
It's gonna be
it 15
improved, so-
foot wide, it's enough for an ambulance to,
It's gonna be improved.
it's gonna be improved. Yeah.
I,
The whole turnaround thing, we don't
doesn't
get into
apply.
that, you know,
No.
homeowner, yeah.
I even
Yeah.
back that up too, to include 11, because 11 will be improved as well.
Sure.
Eventually.
So you're,
Yeah. Okay, so we get a motion for 10 and 11.
is it being improved, right?
Yep.
Second.
Comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? Fire protection, that's,
I
no,
think 12 and 13 can be non-applicable.
But there's no solid waste related to putting in this driveway, is there, that you're gonna have to deal with, right?
No.
Expect, yeah, okay, so, yeah. So 12, 13, well, were you saying not applicable? Colin?
12, 13, I'd
14.
probably throw 14 in
Yeah.
there, 15, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Yeah. Second.
comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? Erosion control,
I think we'd be best off just putting here best.
Follow best practices, you know, silt fence.
Yep.
You do excavating and
Yes.
probably
Yeah,
on
I'm
shoreland.
certified too, so.
Okay. then, yeah.
How close are you to the bridge?
About, it's like 25, 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, so you are gonna put up
Yep.
a silt
Yeah, I'll
fence?
send silk fence along that whole stream side of the driveway, 300,
Perfect.
300, 400 feet up.
Silt
Yeah.
fence and good manufacturing process.
Practice. Yeah, and I've used that for 16, 17, and 18, health and safety for when it's
Yep.
being worked on.
So your motion is best practices are gonna be followed, what you're saying.
For 16, 17, and 18.
I'll second that.
any comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? 19 is shoreline protection.
Well, I think we could just do NA for these two. Make a motion to approve 19 and 20,
20.
because those are not applicable.
Yeah, they're really more related to a lake or a pond as opposed to a stream. That's what resource protection is for streams and stuff.
I'll second.
Any comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? Performance standards?
Is that long list of performance standards, right? Bill always reads for us.
Smell, the smell.
But that doesn't really,
None of them.
doesn't apply.
Yeah, there's no.
Or-
In the description that he's written, you know, he's talked about the geotech, laying down good gravel, new foot, compacted it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he's meeting, we're not gonna try to hold it to 18 inches or this kind of crushed stone of that size. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
What he's described is very
So,
appropriate.
in that list is the location of the site with respect to floodplains and floodways of rivers or streams.
Well, so,
He's
And
at
it
a
meets
risk.
that.
If
At
it's a
risk.
bad one, he's at a risk. I don't know how bad it got hurt in that Maine one
Yeah, 2 years ago?
2 years ago, 2023, May was a
Never
pretty
seen
big
it come
one.
up quite that far to where the driveway is going in.
Really? Okay, good.
I-
you haven't seen it.
I have not, yeah.
'Cause we got a
It's come
couple of
close,
meetings.
but, yeah, and I've seen it, quite a few times coming over the road there, so.
Yeah.
That's the
Nothing
only
to
one.
trifle with.
That's the only one.
That would
Performance
really-
standards that-
Yeah, as long as there's anything else.
And he's at risk of that,
Yeah.
and he knows that.
Yep.
Is that the every 100 years kind of thing?
Well, we've had a few storms
Yeah, no.
in a couple of years.
We have a couple 100 years worth of storms.
Yeah.
We had the one May, and then in June, it really nailed Jay, and then in December.
December was,
It was really, McDonald's and Farmington was dead for how long, and the Rite Aid.
I guess my proposal would be meets the review standards, applicant is aware of risk,
Potential risk.
potential risk being near river/stream.
Second that.
Are we at potential up?
A risk of being near river/stream. I'm not, what is it?
Stream flooding.
Stream
Flooding,
Stream
yeah.
flooding, yeah.
What was the stream?
Butterfield.
Butterfield, yeah, okay.
Although this, older,
Yeah,
that you got called the potash.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
yeah, I didn't even notice that.
If you look on the tax map, there is
Yeah.
another place that's called Potash. Potash Creek.
Okay, any comments for Article 21? All those in favor? Unanimous? Any other applicable standards?
Well, he's got the DEP,
right?
Maine
Permit by rule.
DEP, permit by rule has been obtained.
Yep.
You know, with that in, that would definitely.
Which is it under table A?
Table A.
Well,
Yeah.
the need for the permit by rule, driveway, down on driveway.
Nothing under table A or B, really.
How do you see it?
The bolts.
I've got NA for section B. That's my motion.
Almost section A.
So whole section B, numbers 1, 2, and 3.
Oh.
I would second that. We're gonna talk about the permit by rule and the conditions of approval.
Yeah. Any comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? Conditions of approval.
So it has, well, it said it in the first 12, he's been approved, he's got the permit by rule. We don't have to, we have to include that here? We don't have to include that here.
For building permit is not required. You got the permit by rule, but you don't need, for this, you don't need a
Correct.
building permit.
We said
But-
earlier that,
But he needs a driveway
Right,
entrance, that's why he's here for that
Driveway
one.
entrance.
yes, and that's still not approved because of this.
That being in the resource protection.
Yeah.
Generally, it's given out right by the CEO.
Right,
So,
yeah, so I would say that's a
other
requirement.
condition, other
Yeah.
condition is the sign off on the permit.
Yeah,
And I mean, as one of the conditions, I know Cindy's gonna do it tonight, but make sure it's not a tree.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we said 4 is not, and the other condition is that this permit is signed. We just talked about the driveway permit.
The driveway entrance permit.
Right. So that,
Yeah.
I move that that's no changes, or those two changes. Add is not, building permit is not required, and other condition is the driveway permit. Done.
And that goes through, and that would also getting John Massey's and, you know.
Yes.
that, signed off.
Yeah.
Go with a couple more signatures needed, but ours is, once ours is. then
Yes.
we'll-
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Any other comments? All those in favor? Unanimous? So what the decision based on our findings of fact is that the permit application is approved.
So moved. Approve the decision.
Yep.
seconds that then, yep.
All those in favor? Unanimous? So what that means is that it'll take, then on our next meeting, we will sign the document off. It doesn't prohibit you from starting now.
Yep.
And you don't have to attend the next meeting, you just need to get with Gary and get but it'll be after our next
Yeah,
meeting.
yeah, get that final approval. Okay, perfect,
Okay,
thank you.
thank you. And at this point, you don't have to sit and listen to us.
I'm gonna wait-
I'm gonna wait on the judge there.
Yes, yeah.
The judge and the jury.
So that's great, within 6 months you'll be able to get started.
I don't think it is, because it showed that one,
Ready to go.
it showed that one primary lot, and if it shows that, I don't think it is, but that'll be the truth.
Yeah. It'll be confirmation, huh?
Yes, and that's not an issue. It's just a matter of getting with Paul to take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not in tree growth.
All right, there you go.
You might wanna think about putting some of that property in tree growth.
So you might want 92 acres, yeah, put
Right.
something in there. Save a lot of money doing that.
Yes.
Yes.
You would on taxes unless your intentions, depending on what your intentions are.
Yeah.
Okay. On to future business.
Nothing at this point, just trying to get the zoning ordinance through on 127.
Yep.
So, yeah, you need turnout.
Yes,
Yeah, we'll be
yeah.
there. Any other business?
I've been getting complaints around Lake Road, because he's doing the front retaining wall, but every time I've been there, it looks good. The sill fence is maintained.
So what's the complaint though?
Good night.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Yep, if they've been permitted and stuff, yeah.
Well, also, the select board gave the contract for the foot of the lake work.
Oh, they did?
Well, they had the bid,
I
and I
didn't-
gathered it's basically $680,000, and I thought,
Yeah, but they haven't picked a company yet, I think
well, I
that is.
thought they had the one bid, and that guy works good with the engineer, CB and Maher, and they agreed to add more money into the engineer's fund.
I
I
didn't
thought
think
they were
that,
going with it.
I didn't think that bid closed till the 18th.
Well, that was, a couple days ago.
Today's the 21st.
Today's the
Oh.
21st.
Yeah. I thought they did. Part of the bid.
closed.
Yeah, they have one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Dylan just told me today it hadn't closed yet. Maybe I.
Maybe they haven't decided, but it's closed.
Okay.
Yeah, I gathered that they were
Pretty
kind of,
easy decision if you got one bidder.
the one that I
Yeah,
was
so
on.
there's one guy I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
I figured that would've been closed, well before now. I don't do that kind of work, but I think the
Well,
whole
that's why
thing
we're
was,
right at,
well, I think the whole thing was they wanted to have it done by the time the Blueberry Festival came around.
Not done.
No.
they're interrupted.
They're gonna interrupt.
Right.
Yeah, they're
And
gonna
so you
not.
still have.
Okay.
They did agree on the fireworks
Okay.
Yeah.
vendor. That got a,
Yeah.
there was some back and forth about that.
In the bid for
Yeah.
this, they're not gonna go with, it was 170,000, 74,000.
Right.
What's
But
that?
I sent, for
Siding and
doing windows and siding.
170.
So I sent something to
Yes.
Marie and a couple of select board.
174,000.
You can probably get the windows done. We had them done with Portland glass. 4 windows, $2,500. You can probably get all the windows done. The hell with the siding, you ain't gonna get that. Instead, they're gonna get an architectural firm to look at an expansion. And I was like, all we need is windows and maybe siding. But it would be nice to have more storage.
We do need a little bit more
I
space.
do need a lot, and you don't have to look too far to know where the whole heap of volume, space. Anyway,
Yes, and it would be nice to have, especially where voting takes place,
in a
two
more,
means of egress.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
175, that's unbelievable.
that is unbelievable.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Anything else?
that's all I got. You got anything, somebody was coming down the pipe? She's the deputy CEO.
I think we all knew that.
Yeah, yeah.
So you guys all, I don't know, I think you guys, we should adjourn.
Okay,
Yeah.
Motion to
that's a
adjourn.
motion. Okay,